Good and welcome to Shippensburg Area Senior High School for tonight's game between the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils and the Shippensburg Greyhounds, in a matchup between two teams currently sitting 1-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. This is the second meeting between the two schools this season, with the Blue Devils picking up a 61-35 victory back on January 15th. Greencastle comes into the game tonight with a record of 16 wins and just 2 losses, 9-0 in the Colonial Division. They still have not lost a game on the road this season and enter tonight's game on an 8-game winning streak. Last night, the Blue Devils made the trip to McSherrystown and defeated the Lone Catholic by a score of 75-55. The two big stories heading into tonight's game. First, Greencastle's Brian Gemby just 7 points away from reaching the 1,000-point milestone for his career. The last Blue Devil boy to reach that mark was Casey Hoover, who did it last season. The other big story tonight, of course, a Blue Devil victory over Shippensburg would wrap up another Mid-Penn Colonial Division crown for the Blue Devils. The Greyhounds come into the game with a record of 12-5 this season, 7-3 in the Colonial Division. They're looking to end a 2-game losing streak, and they have a player, Carter Van Syock, who also is approaching 1,000 points for his career. He is 25 points away from that milestone. Tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet Volvo, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road in Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. Greencastle Notary Services, servicing your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, John Wayne Drive in Greencastle. Franklin Pettin Hardware Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. And Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and much, much more. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Freeman. Joining me this evening will be Jason Heilman, along with Keith Cole, who'll be operating the camera for the Mid-Penn Broadcasting live stream. If things go the Blue Devils' way this evening, we could be looking at a very important night for the Greencastle program, with both a 1,000-point score and a division title. When these two teams met a couple of weeks ago, the Blue Devils jumped out to a 15-0 lead early in the game. Shippensburg battled back to make it a 6-point game at one point, but the Blue Devils then rolled on to the big victory over Shippensburg. Our pregame show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. We'll be right back after this to take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimINSPA.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate love, whether with your sweetie, family, best friends, or children. Franklin County has lots to see and do to celebrate. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com and find out all things to see and do with your special Valentine.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you.
Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School as we're just about ready to get things underway here in tonight's game between Greencastle and Shippensburg. A pregame ceremony going on right now featuring the U.S. military, and we'll be ready to get things going soon here. Just want to let you know our pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. John Freeman and Jason Heilman with you here as we are just about ready to get things underway here from Shippensburg. Packed house tonight in the gym as we would have expected for a key Colonial Division matchup that we have here this evening. Maybe a couple of seats still left, but for the most part, both sides of the bleachers are fully packed. And Jason, we expected this game to be a big game tonight. Greencastle, again, looking to wrap up a division title, possibly, and also hopefully see a 1,000-point score tonight. Greencastle right now number 3 still in the power rankings, but we saw a little separation in the rankings yesterday based on what happened in the game last night.
Yeah, I mean, not only with the Greencastle win beating Cologne Catholic, but with Hershey dropping a game
to Lower Dauphin.
To Lower Dauphin, that has widened what we consider to be a large gap of 0.04. So that's a large separation when you're looking at that power ranking mathematically.
And again, the important. Okay. Of course, with the power rankings, one thing we've been talking about all season, the way the District 3 playoffs are designed, the top 4 teams will have, or the second round quarterfinal games will have, be at the home court of the higher seed. So if you're in the top 4 and you win your first round game, you're guaranteed a second round home game, which can be very important, having another home game in the district playoffs.
And then once you begin to take that for granted, then being in the number 3 spot has an advantage of that would be one more round before you would have to face that number 1 team, currently Northeastern.
And again, Northeastern 18-0 on the season. They are ranked at the number 1 spot in the PIAA District 3 5A power rankings. Lampeter Strasburg currently at number 2. Northeastern is 18-0, Lampeter Strasburg 17-1. And Greencastle currently sitting in the number 3 spot in the power rankings. Blue Devils have been announced. The 5 starters for the Greencastle have been announced. Now the Shippensburg starters being announced very loudly, I might say. Once again, the starters tonight for the Blue Devils, the same 5 we've seen pretty much all season long, with Brandon Stuhler, Jason Freeman, Ben Freeman, Ian Gelsinger, and of course Brian Gemby who currently sits at 993 points on the season. He's just 7 away from reaching the 1,000-point mark. And Jason, that 1,000-point mark has really been something for Greencastle the past couple of years. Not only did Casey Hoover reach it last year, but in the past couple of years, we've seen Hannah Christ and Janae Faulkner on the girls' team also reach that 1,000-point mark. So it's been a pretty nice run of basketball talent that's come through Greencastle here.
It has, and it's one of those things that that's not a very common accomplishment, but Greencastle's getting pretty common with it.
Both teams have been announced, and now our national anthem. And a fine job, as always, by the Shippensburg Pep Band with the rendition of our national anthem. And we are just about ready to get things underway here. Blue Devils are on the floor, ready to go. Shippensburg still in their huddle. The Shippensburg starting lineup again this evening. Number 1, Adam Hauser. Number 3, Aaron Ross. Number 23, Alaric Hickman. Number 30, Colin Taylor. Number 31, Carter Van Syok. Once again, our extended version of the pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Ryan Gemby set the jump center against Colin Taylor to get things going here tonight in game 2 of Shippensburg and Greencastle. Again, the Blue Devils winning a big win on January 15th as they defeated Shippensburg in that one. Greyhounds with the tap. They'll be in the all-white uniforms tonight. There's a loose ball taken away by Gelsinger. Up ahead to Jason Freeman. Bounce pass across to Stuhler. Now Ben Freeman with the basketball. Gelsinger is going to go for 3. A little short there. Scramble for the rebound. Nice job by Jason Freeman to keep it alive. And the Blue Devils will get another crack at the basket. Again, Shippensburg in the all-white. They'll be going from left to right across your computer screen. The Blue Devils in the all-blue. Inside Gemby, over Van Syok, up and good. So Gemby with the first 2 points of the night. Now at 995 in his career.
Yeah, T-5.
Shippensburg back down the court they come. Van Syok gets it over to number 1. That's Adam Hauser with the basketball between the circles. Left-handed dribble. Tries to go to Hickman, and Stuhler almost got that steal, but Hickman does a nice job to get it back. Inside to Van Syok again. He's surrounded. Now back to Aaron Ross, far corner. Ross is going to kick it out to Hauser. Shippensburg a little patient there, almost a double dribble. I think Rick Lewis saw that. You heard him yell. Inside to Aaron Ross. He's going to go back up top to Hauser. Ship looking to be very patient here as Greencastle comes out into the 2-1-2 zone. Colin Taylor with an off-balance shot. Ben Freeman pulls down the rebound for the Blue Devils. They have the basketball and a 2-0 lead. 6:30 to go. First quarter here tonight from Shippensburg. Inside to Gelsinger, a little too strong for him and out of bounds. First turnover of the night for Greencastle. And the ball will go back to the Greyhounds, who are trailing 2-0 at the 6:15 mark of the first quarter. Token full court pressure by the Blue Devils, almost a backcourt there. Now here's Hauser. He's going to drive inside. Tough little floater, too strong. Taylor grabbed the rebound, tried to put a follow-up, and he was fouled on the shot. So Colin Taylor will go to the line for the first time tonight. for Shippensburg. Foul called on Brian Gemby, his first, team's first, and the game's first. So Colin Taylor at the line for Shippensburg. First shot is short, no good. He will get a second crack at it. Blue Devils leading it here 2-0, 6:04 to go, first quarter just underway. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you here on the midpennbroadcasting.com and WRGG. Second shot by Taylor is good. So Shippensburg on the scoreboard. Blue Devils lead it 2-1. Here's Stuhler to Jason Freeman, left-handed to Ben Freeman, three-pointer, a little too strong. Nice job by Gelsinger to keep it alive. Tips it to Freeman, who loses the dribble to Van Syok. Now he's going to weave his way in between a couple of Blue Devils. Can't get the shot to fall. Colin Taylor uses his size to get the rebound and pull that down and give Shippensburg a 3-2 lead here at the 5:35 mark. Gemby, quick three-pointer, is going to be a little short, but the ball does come right down to Brandon Stuhler. He puts up a shot and knocks that down. So Brandon Stuhler with his first 2 points of the night puts the Blue Devils back on top 4-3. Hauser with the ball far side, hands it off to Ross. Down into the far corner to Van Syok. He looks to go baseline. In traffic, can't get the shot to fall. Taylor is there for his second putback of the night. So Colin Taylor with 4 points. Greencastle may want to get a body on him on the defensive end to keep. He has 2 offensive rebounds and 2 putbacks. He has all 4 points, or excuse me, 4 of the 5 points for Ship. Stuhler for 3 is good. So Brandon Stuhler buckets on back-to-back possessions, puts the Blue Devils back on top, 7-5. As Shippensburg works the ball down the court, Hickman's going to take it all the way. He's going to put up a shot. That's a good shot for Hickman, so he's on the scoreboard with 2. Tied at 7 here in the first quarter. Greencastle and Shippensburg. Shipping the 2-3 zone. Gelsinger baseline jumper is good. So Gelsinger, he had 22 points last night. He's on the board tonight with his first 2. Puts the Blue Devils up by a score of 9-7 at the 4:08 mark here of the first quarter. Now bounce pass to Hickman near corner. He's going to put up a 3. That's going to be off the mark. Gemby there with the rebound for Greencastle as the Blue Devils push the ball up the floor. Ben Freeman's going to go cross court to Gemby. Now far corner, Jason Freeman. He's going to dribble out, bring it back up top to Gemby, work it around to Ben Freeman. Skip pass again to Jason Freeman. Now in far corner, Stuhler for 3 is short. Ball's on the floor, rebound pulled down by Aaron Ross for Shippensburg. Now he's going to lob it inside to Taylor, who's going to get the basket. So Shippensburg using the big man here early. Colin Taylor with 6 points, 6 of the 9 Greyhound points. And we are tied at 9 apiece here in the mid portion of the first quarter. Stuhler with the basketball for the Blue Devils. He's going to go left-handed dribble now inside to Gemby. Nice move underneath, and it's layup for Brian Gemby. 2 more points for Gemby. That gives him 4 on the day. Now up to 997 for his career. So 1 shot could put Brian Gemby over the top here. Next time the Blue Devils come down the court inside to Van Syok. He's surrounded by Blue Devils, can't get the shot to fall, and he's going to push off on Gelsinger. As he kind of got a right arm in on Gelsinger, knocked him off the spot as Ian went for the rebound. So that will be the first foul on Shippensburg this evening.
Yeah, talking to Coach Rick Lewis, John, he fully expected that with the high emotion being here in Shippensburg's gym that they were going to have to take, their best shot here early in the game.
First substitution of the game, Zach Cullen in for Shippensburg, replacing Aaron Ross as Ben Freeman misses the layup for the Blue Devils. Now Hauser's going to bring the ball down the court, get it to Van Syok. He's going to dribble out, almost a steal there, gets it to Hauser. He goes inside, has that shot blocked by Ben Freeman, then Hickman knocks it out of the hands of Freeman. So Greencastle will keep possession of the basketball. Blue Devils leading at 11-9, 2:34 to go here in the first quarter.
And John, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing if Brian could get the 1,000-point mark here early in the ball game and get that. It's kind of a distraction, I'm sure, a little bit for his teammates and him.
Get it over
with.
And get into the game.
Yep.
Gemby thought about a three. Now he's going to kick it across to Stuhler, who puts up far corner three. Is good, and Brandon Stuhler continues his hot shooting ways over the past 4 games. He has 8 for the Blue Devils, puts Greencastle up 14-9. Clock now down under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cullen far corner for Shippensburg, up top to Hauser. Hauser's going to bring it back around, now bounce pass near corner to Hickman. Back to Hauser. Shippensburg being very patient tonight on the offensive end as Greencastle sits in their zone. Now Van Syok with the basketball. Work it far corner to Cullen. He's going to kick it back up top to number 1, Adam Hauser, as Ship's going to reset the offense with Van Syok out near the half-court line. Far corner, far wing to Cullen. Looking for something inside, just nothing there. Now trying to get us Van Syok, and Ben Freeman steps in to get the steal for the Blue Devils. As he kicks it over to Gemby for 3, just off. And Cullen, or excuse me, Hickman with the rebound for Shippensburg. Quickly up the floor they come. Van Syok with some contact there, nothing called. Now Hauser for 3. Ben Freeman with the rebound there as he came up empty on that shot. Now Jason Freeman with the basketball. He's going to go inside over Hickman and get fouled. So nice move there by Jason Freeman, taking it to the hoop. And Alaric Hickman will be called for the foul. It'll be foul number 2 for the team for Shippensburg. Just Hickman's first foul of the night. And Jason Freeman, the Greencastle leading free throw shooter, goes to the line and misses the first. As more substitutions now for Shippensburg. Hauser and Hickman come out. Back into the game is Taylor and Ross. Also Nick Gustafson in the game for Shippensburg as Jason Freeman hits the second of 2. Puts the Blue Devils up 15-9 here in the final minute of the first quarter. Clock ticking down to 50 seconds. Ross with the basketball, goes far court to Cullen. Now back near side to Ross. Greencastle still in that 3-2 defense.
John, you can see the Blue Devil players communicating with each other.
And there's a miscommunication there as Van Syok tried to get the ball to Cullen, but the ball goes out of bounds and a turnover to the Blue Devils.
You can see them communicating, handing off Van Syok, talking about where he is on the floor. They're definitely focused as a group.
Greencastle with the basketball, leading by 6. Clock now down to 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bryson Robinson into the game for Greencastle. He replaces Jason Freeman. Nice pass, tried to get it inside to Stuhler, but he couldn't handle that pass, and Shippensburg will take possession of the ball as the clock ticks now under 10 seconds. Van Syok with the basketball, far side to Cullen, now up top to Ross, now under 4 seconds. Ship's gonna have to do something. Cullen's gonna fire it up for 3, and that shot will not fall. So we've played 1 quarter of basketball here in Shippensburg. Brian Gemby just 1 point away from 1,000. Our score after 1 quarter of play, it is Greencastle 15, Shippensburg 9. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you in this Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between Greencastle and Shippensburg. Through 1 quarter of play, the Blue Devils lead at 15-9. Brandon Stuhler leading the way so far for Greencastle. He has 8 points. Brian Gemby with 4, Ian Gelsinger with 2, Jason Freeman with 1. The big surprise for Shippensburg in the first quarter, Colin Taylor with 7 points for the Greyhounds, and Alaric Hickman with 2. So Greencastle will take the basketball to start the second quarter, and they're going to get Bryson Robinson on a travel. So a quick turnover here in the first 10 seconds of the game for the Blue Devils. We'll give the ball back to Shippensburg. Ross with the basketball. He goes over to number 5. That's Jacob Fry, who's just into the game. Van Syok far side, back up top to Fry. Now work it around to Ross near side. Van Syok set for three. He's short on that. Rebound right to Gustafson. And Shippensburg doing a lot of damage underneath tonight on offensive rebounds and putbacks.
And I think every one of those rebounds, John, was a shot from Van Syok.
They cut the Blue Devil lead down to 4, 15-11. Greencastle with the lead. Here's Gemby to the basket. Can't get it to fall. And Colin Taylor pulls down the rebound for Shippensburg. Quickly up to Aaron Ross, who's going to go coast to coast. Way too strong off the basket. As Ben Freeman got knocked to the floor, but they're not going to call a foul. They're going to say it's a jump ball.
That was a lot of contact.
Kind of ran through him to tie him up. And Shippensburg will keep possession of the basketball. Inside to Ross. Greencastle now going to switch up, look to go. Well, they're still going to stay in the zone, 3-2 zone. Jason Freeman up top with Robinson and Stuhler beside him. Inside to Taylor, now down to Gustafson as Gemby flies through and knocks that ball free. Nice job there by Brian Gemby, as Gustafson did have an open lane to the basket. Just underway, second quarter, 6:49 to go here. And there's a pass, ball comes free, and there's a scramble down the floor. Bryson Robinson's going to end up with it. He gets shoved from behind. There's no call there, as Jason Freeman also knocked to the ground. Apparently they're going to let him play tonight. Shippensburg with the basketball. Van Syok. Skip pass far corner to Fry for three. His shot up and good, so Jacob Fry makes the three for Shippensburg. Cuts it to a 1-point Greencastle lead. Now here's Gelsinger with the basketball, strong down the lane. His shot is blocked. And a travel will be called. Nice defense there by Bryson Robinson. He jumped in there quickly on Aaron Ross and forced Ross to travel. So a nice job there by the Blue Devil defense to get the ball right back. As Ben Freeman back into the game for Robinson. Gemby will inbound it underneath. He's going to lob it up top to Stuhler. He's going to give it up to Jason Freeman. Now up top to Gelsinger. Far side, Ben Freeman with the basketball. Shippensburg in a man-to-man defense right here. Stuhler guarded by Hauser. Now here's Gemby. He's going to go to Ben Freeman, long three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Adam Hauser for Shippensburg. Has the Greyhounds work the ball up the floor. Inside, Van Syok. He gives a little shove, and they're going to call him for a travel. He kind of took a step. He kind of leaned back to try and push off Gemby. Gemby wasn't there, and he traveled.
Yeah. I was just going to say the same thing. He expected there to be contact there, and it wasn't there.
He was looking to bounce off Gemby. Gemby wasn't there, and he traveled with the basketball. So a turnover for Shippensburg. Blue Devils with the basketball. Gemby guarded by Van Syok. 5:29 to go here. Second quarter, Blue Devils up 15-14. Shippensburg in a man-to-man defense. Now dribble exchange to Stuhler. He's going to go to Ben Freeman. Freeman's going to come around, get it over to Gelsinger. Now back to Ben Freeman. He's going to go far side to Jason Freeman. Going to work the ball around the perimeter. Greencastle trying to figure out what to do with this man-to-man defense. As Gelsinger goes far side to Jason Freeman. Now back to Gelsinger. Now Ben Freeman as the Shippensburg crowd comes alive here. Gemby with the basketball again. He's at 999 points for his career. Now here's Ben Freeman over to Jason. Long possession here for the Blue Devils, approaching a minute. Now Gemby with the basketball. He's going to drive inside, loses it to Hickman. And Hickman gets it over to Van Syok. Nice bounce pass inside to Taylor, who knocks down the layup. As Shippensburg takes the lead 16-15. Now Stuhler in traffic. Tough shot is good by Brandon Stuhler. Hauser did pretty much everything he could do on defense, but Stuhler somehow able to get that shot to fall. Now Jacob Fry's going to put one up for three. Too strong on that one. After hitting his first three-pointer, I think he was feeling those threes. Now Stuhler with the basketball. Skip pass to Ben Freeman. Now near side, Jason Freeman. He's cut off by Fry. Back around to Ben Freeman, far wing. Now Greencastle's going to reset the offense. Stuhler with the basketball. Comes off a Ben Freeman screen. Now Gelsinger for three is good. So Ian Gelsinger with a three-point shot there, and a timeout will be called by Shippensburg. And that will be a full 60-second timeout. And with that, we will take a break here at the 3:40 mark of the second quarter. Greencastle leads it by a score of 20-16. We'll be right back after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. John Freeman, Jason Heilman with you this evening. Keith Cole operating the camera, the live stream camera for midpennbroadcasting.com. Coming out of a Shippensburg timeout here at the 3:40 mark of the second quarter. Blue Devils leading it by a score of 20-16. Again, Brian Gemby sitting at 999 points for his career. His next basket will put him over the 1,000-point mark as a deflection there goes out of bounds. He's 3 away?
He's 3 away.
3 away. Okay,
3
you're
away.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
you're right. He has 4 on the night.
You're right. Next bucket, if he can, yeah, he hits the 3. We got it.
Getting ahead of myself. Inbounds to number 5, Stauffer, who's just into the game. Hauser, a little reverse layup there, gets that to fall. So Adam Hauser with the basket for Shippensburg, cuts the Blue Devil lead down to 1. That's a foul.
Wow.
As Jason Freeman got run over. Now Hickman's going to go behind the back. Finally, they call one on Hauser.
No, they're calling it out of bounds on Hauser.
Oh, okay. Well, he's been banging people up and down the court all night. And the ball will stay with the Blue Devils.
Wow. They're letting them play for sure, John.
So they're inbound to the Blue Devils. Stuhler with the basketball. He's going to go to Ben Freeman. And there's a steal by Van Syok, who's going to come down the court. Left-handed layup is good. So Carter Van Syok, that's actually only his first basket of the night. 22-20 gives his team the lead in this one. Gemby with the basketball goes to Stuhler. Stuhler's going to drive inside. He's banged again, knocked to the floor, and a foul will be called. So Brandon Stuhler will go to the line to shoot 2. As the Blue Devils trail in this one, 22-20, 2:33 to go here in the second quarter. First shot by Stuhler, wasting no time, is good. That's the Shippensburg lead to 1. Second shot by Stuhler, rims out, no good. Rebounded by Alaric Hickman for Shippensburg. And the Greyhounds with the basketball, leading by 1, 22-21, 2:22 to go here until halftime of this one. Now Shippensburg with the ball. That's Ethan Burt into the game for Ship. Skip pass over to Hauser. He's guarded by Jason Freeman. Now Van Syok with the basketball. He's going to go back up top to Hauser. Now back to Van Syok near wing. He's guarded by a couple of Blue Devils. Now to Burt, back up top to Hauser. He's going to throw up another floater. No, kicks it off to Van Syok for 3. It is good. So Carter Van Syok now with 5 points on the game. Puts Shippensburg up by a 25-21 mark. Now here's Gelsinger for 3. A 2-point shot won't fall. Van Syok with the rebound for Shippensburg. Now he's going to lose possession of the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. As Taylor will come back into the game for Shippensburg. Also number 24, Zach Cullen. He returns for the Greyhounds. So Shippensburg will keep possession of the ball underneath their own basket. Van Syok for 3, too strong there. Taylor once again underneath for the rebound. Back up top, Hauser with the basketball. He's going to go to Van Syok, now back to Hauser. Ship going to be a little patient here with a 4-point lead. inside to Van Syok. He's fouled and the shot doesn't fall, so he will go to the line to shoot 2. So Van Syok with 5 points on the night so far, all here in the second quarter. He goes to the line for the first time this evening, and he knocks down the first one.
John, yeah, John, not only are the Blue Devils behind in the score, they're behind in the turnover game and on the rebounding end.
Second shot good for Van Syok. He has 7 all here in the second quarter. Shippensburg with their biggest lead of the game, 27-21. Gemby with the basketball inside to Stuhler. He's able to get that shot to fall. 27-23. Shippensburg leads, clock now under 1 minute to go. Hauser with the basketball for the Greyhounds. The Ship may hold for one here. They've certainly been very patient on offense at times this evening. Cullen with the basketball, has it knocked away by Ben Freeman. Good defense there by the Blue Devils as Stuhler comes away with the basketball. Blue Devils with the ball trailing by 4. Gemby guarded by Van Syok. He goes bounce pass to Gelsinger.
Come on, hit it.
Pointer for Gemby. Won't go. Gelsinger tries to hustle for the rebound, but the ball goes out of bounds. And Shippensburg will take possession of the ball as Aaron Ross back into the game for Zach Cullen.
Really hoping that Gemby three-pointer would fall for a lot of reasons, not just pretty much get it over with. Let's get it behind us.
Clock down to 16 seconds until half. Hauser with the basketball. Greencastle in a man-to-man defense. He's going to go bounce pass to Ross. Clock now down to 6. Van Syok inside off the glass is good. Greencastle running out of time here. Ben Freeman's going to put up a desperation shot, but it won't count. So certainly a different outcome from what we saw a couple of weeks ago in Greencastle. We played 16 minutes of basketball here in Shippensburg. Our score at the half, it's Shippensburg 29 and Greencastle 23. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle, with some exciting news. Very soon, we'll be moving into our brand new building, just off I-81 at Exit 3. Everything will be new, from the beautiful showroom to our state-of-the-art service department. There's just one problem. We've built up our inventory to record levels this year. We have to figure out how to get all those vehicles over there. So we decided we'd rather sell them than move them. From now until we move, every vehicle, new or used, car, truck, or SUV, is priced to make you want to take it home. Because if you buy it, we don't have to move it. Every one of over 1,000 new Chevrolet, every Silverado, Equinox, and Traverse, every vehicle in our used vehicle supercenter is priced even lower than our everyday lowest price guarantee. During our move, if your next vehicle doesn't have a Blaze Alexander logo on it, you definitely paid too much. It's a win-win. You get a once-in-a-lifetime chance at saving big, and we don't have to move all the vehicles to our new location. Only at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle, where we're taking deals the other guys won't. Guaranteed. Find new roads.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996. Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. We are at the half, with Shippensburg leading it by a score of 29-23. Our halftime show is being brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. John Freeman and Jason Heilman with you this evening. And Jason, I think the story of that first half has to be the Shippensburg defense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, something that Blue Devil basketball prides himself is the turnovers. And the first half here, we've seen Shippensburg winning the turnover battle. I have Greencastle with 7 turnovers and Ship with 5. That's a disparity that Blue Devil basketball usually doesn't see.
So far through the first 16 minutes of play, both Carter Van Syok and Colin Taylor leading the Greyhounds with 9 points. Van Syok, all his points coming in the second quarter. Alaric Hickman has 4 so far for Shippensburg, 3 for Jacob Fry, Nick Gustafson, and Adam Hauser, each with 2 points on the evening so far. For the Blue Devils, Brandon Stuhler leading the way. He has 13 points for Greencastle. Ian Gelsinger with 5, Brian Gemby with 4, and Jason Freeman with 1 point for the Blue Devils. Greencastle coming back out to the floor a little earlier than we normally see. Be interesting to see what adjustments they will make here in the second half. And Jason, you try not to make too much of a big thing about it. You have to wonder what effect that Brian Gemby 1,000th point, is that having any effect on this team here so far tonight?
You know, I definitely think it's having an effect on Brian. I think for sure he's thinking about it. Now, I haven't seen his teammates go out of the way to really disrupt the offense to try and get him the ball. But I'm sure they're thinking about it a little bit. That's why I was really hoping that they could put it behind him early and kind of just put that out of their minds. But it's a little bit.
So we are at the half. Shippensburg leading it by a score of 29-23. We're going to take one last break and come back. We'll be right back with the second half tip-off, or second half inbounds play, I guess we'll call it, here from Shippensburg. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate love, whether with your sweetie, family, best friends, or children. Franklin County has lots to see and do to celebrate. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com and find out all things to see and do with your special Valentine.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. Second half just underway here as the Blue Devils will take possession of the basketball to get things going here. That's Brandon Stuhler with the ball. He's going to get it back to Gelsinger, now work it over to Gemby. He's guarded by Van Syok. Now he's going to take it to the lane. Little jumper, can't get that to fall. Rebound pulled down by number 30, Colin Taylor, for Shippensburg, as Shippensburg with the basketball. Van Syok, little spin move inside is good. And Greencastle did a nice job shutting Van Syok down the first game, but not so much this time. He has 11 points so far in the game this evening.
He had 14 the whole game down at Greencastle.
There's a hard foul to the basket as Stuhler gets run over. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. We're going to call that on Alaric Hickman. Fortunately for Greencastle, Stuhler was able to get up. He will go to the line to shoot two here. First shot on the way is good. Used all the rim on that one. Second shot rams out. Jason Freeman there for the rebound. Nice hustle there, getting around the big guy Taylor with the putback. So the Blue Devils come away with 3 points on that possession and cut the Shippensburg lead back to 5, 31-26. Just underway here, third quarter, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shippensburg with the basketball and the lead here. And a travel called on number 1, Adam Hauser, as he took a couple of steps trying to make that pass. I think it would have been fine if he was trying to make a layup. You can do that, but not making a pass. So a turnover back to the Blue Devils as they will look to cut into this 5-point deficit. Dribble exchange here, Gemby, Stuhler, and Jason Freeman. Now Gemby's going to whip it over to Gelsinger, far wing. Back to Gemby with the basketball. He's going to give it up to Stuhler. Stuhler far wing up top to Gelsinger. Ship again in that man-to-man defense. Doing a very nice job slowing down the Blue Devil offense here tonight. As Gemby's going to take it down the lane, bounce off a player, and good. So Gemby with 2 points there. He will go to the line.
And have a chance to hit the 1,000 mark with a nice, calm free throw.
So Brian Gemby goes to the line, currently sitting at 999 points.
No pressure, John, no pressure on the free throw.
So Gemby, a little short on that one. Rebound pulled down by Aaron Ross for Shippensburg. As the Greyhounds bring the ball back down the court, Greencastle with 5 straight points has cut that Shippensburg lead back to 3. Now here's Ross with the basketball, gets it over to Hauser. Hauser's going to take it inside. Nice move around Jason Freeman and Adam Hauser for 2. Puts the Greyhounds back up by 5, 33-28. 5:55 to go here, third quarter. Now Gelsinger in traffic, gets it over to Gemby. He's going to bounce it up top to Stuhler, work it around. Gelsinger 3 near wing is good. Ian Gelsinger knocks down the 3, and the Blue Devils coming out shooting a little bit better here in the third quarter. They've cut the Shippensburg lead back down to 2. 5:33 to go, third quarter. Greyhounds 33, Blue Devils 31. And there's a steal by Stuhler as he just took it away from Taylor. And Brandon Stuhler does a nice job there to tie this game up at 33. So the Blue Devil defense making a stand here in the early part of the third quarter. Ross with the basketball to Gustafson. Now it over to number 1, Hauser. He goes inside to Ross. Shot very high off the glass and good. Now Gelsinger is going to run the floor up ahead. Shot won't fall for Gelsinger. It might have been tipped by Gustafson. Nice defense there as Hauser comes down the floor. His pass was deflected by Ben Freeman. Now Ross in a lot of traffic, and Shippensburg with 4 straight points on 2 very difficult shots. So Shippensburg, 4 straight points. They take the lead back out to 37-33. Inside, Gemby with the basketball. Back up top to Ben Freeman. He's going to dribble exchange with Gemby on the far wing. Gemby looks to drive. Van Syok knocks it free. Now comes away with the ball, and it's on the floor, and it's going to be tied up. And after a couple of seconds, the officials blow the whistle. And that ball will be on Shippensburg's possession as the arrow points towards the white bench. So Shippensburg will keep possession of the basketball. They lead by 4 at the 4:20 mark of the third quarter. Greencastle staying with the man-to-man defense. Hauser off a screen. Gets the ball to Van Syok. He's going to drive into the paint. Now backs up, thought about a shot. Now puts up a 15-footer. In and out, no good. Taylor once again there for the offensive putback. And Colin Taylor, a thorn in the side of the Blue Devils tonight. He has 11 points. Double digits on the night for Colin Taylor. Puts Ship back up by 6 and a bad pass there. And the Blue Devils, who battled back to tie it at 33, have watched the Greyhounds rattle off 6 straight points. And the turnover there, it's Ship basketball leading by 6. Bryson Robinson into the game for Jason Freeman. As Hauser with the basketball. Again, Ship's going to be a little patient here with the 6-point lead.
Yeah, no doubt. They're not going to be in any kind of hurry. The lower the scoring game, the better it'll...
Tried to get it to Van Syok, and Ben Freeman does a nice job to step in there for the steal. He gets it off to Gemby, now to Stuhler. Inside, Gelsinger with the basketball. He gets it to Gemby, thought about a 3. Now he's going to take it to the basket, have it knocked away by Van Syok and out of bounds. So the Blue Devils will keep possession of the basketball. 3:07 to go here, third quarter. Ship leading at 39-33. as Gemby will inbound the ball to Gelsinger. He gets it over to Stuhler, far side Bryson Robinson. Hands it off to Ben Freeman between the circles, now to Gemby. Back to Freeman. Shippensburg still in that man-to-man defense. Really done a number on the Blue Devils here tonight. Now Stuhler's going to go baseline. Tough shot there. And he kind of reached through the net and blocked that shot.
I believe so.
Now Hauser's going to go all the way and knock in the layup. So Adam Hauser with the basket there for Ship. He has 6 on the night. Back out to an 8-point lead, largest of the night for Shippensburg. Stuhler going to take it to the basket, over to Robinson. His shot, high arcing shot, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Now a steal underneath. Gelsinger with the ball. Nice pass from Stuhler. And Stuhler and Gelsinger do a nice job double teaming Shippensburg for the basket there. 41-35, Ship with the lead and the basketball. Clock now ticking down to 2 minutes to go. Taylor had a line to the basket but decided to pass it and threw it over the head of Ross. I think that might have been a play where Taylor might have been better off just going to the basket because he did have an open shot. Stuhler to Gemby, three-pointer on the way. It's good. That'll do it. That'll do it. That's 1,002 points for Brian Gemby. And a timeout on the floor as Gemby will go into the crowd.
Can I see Grandma Gemby?
And he will be given the basketball.
See his dad.
And again, give a lot of credit here to the Shippensburg program for allowing this. Athletic Director Mike Montadoro, head coach Ray Staver, a lot of class there for allowing Greencastle to have this moment for Brian Gemby to celebrate his 1,000th point. And quite honestly, Jason, Shippensburg, we're not too far away. Shippensburg could be celebrating the same thing tonight because of what Van Syok, 14 points away.
Yeah.
He's Van Syok 14 points away. So
we won't be celebrating a win, I'll predict, if Van Syok's celebrating tonight.
If you enjoy that, you stick around. You may see another one before the game's over. There's a steal by Stuhler as he runs Hauser to the ball. Jason Freeman there for the rebound. Now Gemby for three again is a little strong. Mad scramble for the ball, and Greencastle will keep possession as Jason Freeman and Adam Hauser battle underneath for it. Blue Devils trailing by 3 here, 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Ben Freeman with the ball. Stuhler knocked to the ground. Gemby gets it back for Greencastle. As he'll take the basketball, double team, gets it off to Jason Freeman, who kicks it over to Robinson. 16-footer for Robinson, a little short. And Van Syok pulls down the rebound for Shippensburg. And he'll bring the ball down the court. Behind the back he goes. Now gets bumped on the floor, and a foul will be called against Greencastle. Jason Freeman with the contact there.
Only our first team foul here in the second half, John.
Only 3 team fouls actually here in the entire second half.
It's got to be pretty hard to get one here.
58.4 seconds to go. Shippensburg with the basketball.
You got to work hard at it.
Leading by 3, 41-38. Zach Cullen with the basketball, far side. He looks to go underneath. He finds Van Syok, who's going to dribble through a couple of Blue Devils. And I think they're going to call a foul on Greencastle. Although I thought he might have had all ball there. Officials kind of looking at each other. Inside to Ethan Stauffer. He gets a couple of cracks at it, and he is fouled. So Ethan Stauffer will go to the line here for Ship, looking to get on the scoreboard. His first shot a little strong. Important here for Greencastle to get a body on someone. If Stauffer misses this second one, they do not want to give up an offensive rebound. And he does hit the second. 42-38, Shippensburg with the lead. Clock under 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now Stuhler with the basketball. Hauser knocks it away, and he's going to bring it down the other end. Shot won't fall. Hauser goes to the floor. And a wild scramble as Jason Freeman keeps the ball alive, but Van Syok intercepts the pass. And now Shippensburg will hold for one here with the clock down to 11 seconds. Van Syok up top to Hauser. Hauser's going to take it into the paint, go all the way, put up a shot, can't get it to fall. Ball rattles around. Van Syok with the follow. So again, another offensive rebound for Shippensburg, as Greencastle failing to get a body on someone. And Ray Staver is out on the floor arguing with an official. I'm not sure he's allowed to do that.
So, and Coach Lewis is having a conversation here on the other end.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. So we have both head coaches having a little discussion with the referees.
So nobody's happy. That's not a good sign.
That's
not a good sign. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Greencastle Shippensburg going to battle here. 44-38. Shippensburg with the lead. We'll be right back. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Eight minutes of basketball to go here. It's been a good one so far. Stuhler coming up short for 3 as the Blue Devils start the fourth quarter with the basketball, and a missed shot by Stuhler. Shippensburg with the ball, leading by 6. There's a pass too low for Hickman to handle, and Greencastle will take possession of the ball on the turnover. Possession so important here in the fourth quarter in a game like this.
John, the Devils have been turning them over, but where they've been losing it is on the rebounds.
To the basket goes Jason Freeman for the layup and the foul.
Shippensburg has been getting a lot of points on second chance, second opportunities. They're getting offensive rebounds. And that's negating the turnover advantage that the Blue Devils have been getting here in the second half.
So Jason Freeman looks to make it a 3-point game right here for Greencastle, and he does just that. Completes the 3-point play, 44-41, and now the Blue Devils are going to go full court. And Shippensburg does a nice job to get the ball into the hands of Hauser, who does a nice job beating the press. Now Van Syok with the basketball just across the timeline. He gets it over to Hickman, far side, guarded by Stuhler. Greencastle in a man-to-man. Now Hickman in the paint, going to get rid of it back to Hauser, and a timeout called by Ray Staver. He wasn't very happy with what he saw from his offense. And a 30-second timeout will be called by Shippensburg. And we will stay right here with this action with 6:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shippensburg leading it 44-41. Jason, Shippensburg. Greencastle did take a lead earlier in this game in the first quarter, I believe, but since then, Shippensburg has taken control of the game. They've led by as many as 8, but Greencastle actually tied it in the third quarter, but the Blue Devils just really unable to get over the hump here so far.
Yeah, like I said, the Greyhounds have been getting a lot of offensive boards, getting second chance points. There in the third quarter, they shot I have them at 100% from the floor. I can't recall them missing a shot from the floor. They missed a foul shot, but other than that, they're just shooting excellent basketball.
Oh, and Colin Taylor had his shot blocked by Jason Freeman. The smallest Blue Devil blocked the biggest Greyhound, but they're going to call a foul on that. And Colin Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2.
It was a lot of ball. Might not have been all ball, but it was a lot.
Taylor with 11 points on the night. Make that stay at 11. As thought that ball was going to roll in, but he couldn't get the shooter's roll.
What do they say, John? That's a good foul. As soon as you miss one of the foul shots, that's a good foul.
But he does get a second crack at it. And he makes that one count. So 12 points on the night for Colin Taylor. He puts Shippensburg up by 4, 45-41. Now Gemby's going to go strong to the basket and unable to get the shot to fall, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. And a foul, I believe, called on Adam Hauser. That will be his 3rd. Both teams with just 4 team fouls so far, as Gemby knocks down the first free throw. 45-42, Ship with the lead. Gemby can't quite make it a 2-point game, as he can't convert the second. 45-42, Ship with the lead. Ross with the basketball out of control, and Gelsinger with a nice job with the steal for Greencastle. Now here's Ben Freeman with the basketball. He's going to go back up top to Gelsinger for 3. It's good. Ian Gelsinger with a huge basket for the Blue Devils, and we are tied at 45. 13 points on the night for Gelsinger. Back comes Ship as Adam Hauser is fouled. And probably, again, Jason, that might be a good foul there because Hauser with a direct line to the basket.
Yeah, what caused the mismatch is Brandon Stuhler took a chance and dove into the backcourt. What is a great opportunity for a steal, but it didn't come up. And as soon as that ball crossed half court, there was a Greyhound mismatch.
And Hauser did have an open lane to the basket.
And so as soon as Hauser took that ball off the dribble, who was it, Ben?
Yeah, reached around.
Ben knew, no, I got a hold.
Yeah, reached around and grabbed, and it was far enough. It was well before any sort of shot, so it'll just be a ball out of bounds for Shippensburg.
And I'm not sure they're looking at the scoreboard. Is the time not correct, or?
If it is or isn't, I don't think it's kept on the floor by anybody.
It was a timing issue.
Okay. Van Syok, charge called as he plows into Jason Freeman. And a charge call on Carter Van Syok. He was not happy with that call. His second foul of the game, 15 foul for Ship. Both teams now with 5 team fouls. And Greencastle gets the ball back in a tie game, 6:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Stuhler inside the Gemby, back to Stuhler. Up top to Ben Freeman. He's going to work it around to Gelsinger. Gelsinger guarded by Hickman. Now back to Ben Freeman. Far corner Gemby. Far wing to Freeman. Gelsinger for another 3 is short. And the long rebound comes down to Alaric Hickman for Shippensburg, as he gets the ball over to Van Syok, who's going to put up a 3 from the near corner. Too strong on that one. Gemby there to catch that for the rebound. Now Ben Freeman for the lead is short. So Van Syok and Freeman both missing 3-pointers on either end of the floor. Either one would have been a huge basket for their team. Still tied at 45, 5:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Nice pass inside by Hickman to Taylor. Thought Hickman was going to go for the shot, but he saw Taylor breaking for the basket, and a nice pass there. Taylor with 14 points on the game for Ship. He leads the Ship team in scoring. Now Jason Freeman's going to go inside. Bounces off Ross. No foul called there, and Freeman can't get the shot to fall. So Ship will take possession of the basketball, leading by 2. Hickman's going to go over to Van Syok, who's going to pull up for a short jumper and knock that down. So again, Greencastle able to tie the game, and then Ship goes on a little run. They've scored 4 straight to go up 49-45. And a steal there for Ship. And there's a pass to Hickman for the layup. And Rick Lewis is going to call timeout.
That's twice in the ball game, John. Greencastle's got the ball game tied, and then
Ship runs off 6 straight points on a pretty easy basis, to tell you the truth. And a full 60-second timeout called by Greencastle. We're going to take a break. Be right back after this. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog. WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School Final 4:23 of this one. An Ian Gelsinger three-point shot tied it at 45. Since then, Shippensburg on a 6-0 run as they extend their lead out to 51-45. Blue Devils with the basketball. They need a basket here in a hurry. Inside the Gelsinger. Tries to get it to Stuhler, and again, Greencastle back-to-back turnovers on the last two possessions. As now Ship gets the ball with a 6-point lead as the clock ticks down to 4 minutes. And now it's going to be up to the Greencastle defense. They need a stop. Taylor with the basketball. Stuhler gets there, and that's exactly what they get. Stuhler with the steal as Greencastle brings the ball down the court. Stuhler with the basketball. Shippensburg been in a man-to-man all night long. Now Jason Freeman back to Gemby. Gemby looks to drive, gets it to Jason Freeman. He's going to hand it over to Ben Freeman. Now Gelsinger top of the circle. Steps back. Greencastle looking a little disorganized right here.
Not sure where everybody's at.
And Gemby with the basketball. Going to put up a shot. Can't get it to fall, and the rebound pulled down by Ship. And a foul called on Greencastle. That Shippensburg man-to-man defense causing all sorts of fits for Greencastle tonight. 16 foul on the Blue Devils, second foul on Ben Freeman. There's Jason Freeman with a steal as he throws it off Hauser.
I was going to say he corrected that, yeah.
Yeah, that happens. You know what you want to call, you just, yeah.
Coach Rick Lewis started to take offense there pretty quickly.
You know where the ball goes. Sometimes you just forget which way to point.
Which way
That's
to
all.
point,
Yeah,
yeah.
you lose track. Stuhler for three. Can't get that to fall. Not sure how that came out of the basket. Would have been three huge points for the Blue Devils. As Greencastle starting to run, I don't want to say they're running out of time just yet, but clock down to 3:03, and Shippensburg will call timeout. I think Ray Staver's running low on timeouts here tonight. He maybe has one left. And a full 60-second timeout is the call. And with that, we're going to take a break. And we'll be right back after this. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Welcome back to Shippensburg Area Senior High School. Final 3 minutes and 3 seconds of this one here, as it's been Shippensburg's night so far, as the Greyhounds lead it by a score of 51-45 over Greencastle. The story tonight has been the Shippensburg defense, as the Blue Devils came into this game averaging 63 points a game. Shippensburg holding them well below their season average so far. Ship with the basketball in a 6-point lead. Hauser guarded by Jason Freeman. He's going to try to go to Ross. Nice defense there by Stuhler. Back up top to Hauser. Ship definitely going to spread the floor here and run some clock. Greencastle does have 6 fouls, so they can send Ship to the free throw line. Maybe not the player you want to send to the line.
Right. It is a one-on-one.
Advanced Syok will go to the line. That was Greencastle's 7th team foul. Now it just comes down to a case Shippensburg is going to need to make free throws if they want to win this basketball game.
At the line, shooting a 1-1, Carter Van Sile.
Oh, Van Sile can't get the shot to fall. Nice rebound there by Ben Freeman as Taylor came across his back. So the Blue Devils down 6 with the basketball, 2:30 to go. They need a basket and some stops on the defensive end. Gemby inside to Stuhler, knocked off the spot by Hauser, but gets the shot to fall as Rick Lewis calls timeout. Will be a 30-second timeout called by the Greencastle head coach. He'll look to set his defense up here as, again, the Blue Devils need baskets and stops as the clock shows 2:21 to go here in the game. 51-47 our score. And again, Shippensburg's defense, Jason, that's, we keep saying it, but that's what it's been tonight.
No doubt. Shippensburg defense really disrupting the shooting, the offense. And I got to say, they've played the right kind of game as far as a pace, from a scoring pace. They seemed like they were content early on to play a slow-down game, figuring the lower scoring this contest is, probably the better it suits them.
And it's worked so far as the Greyhounds lead it by 4. And Greencastle's going to put the pressure. Expect to see the ball in the hands of Van Syak a lot down the stretch. And there's a pass to Ross who can't get it. And it was last touched by Stuhler as it went out of bounds. So Shippensburg will keep possession of the ball. Greencastle almost got the turnover they needed.
I think they got the call right. It was right in front of us.
Ship will inbound right in front of us. And they're going to lob it into Van Syak. And again, expect to see the ball in his hands a lot tonight. And an official who had his back to the play called a foul. He was looking at the players' backs and saw a hold. So Van Syak will go back to the line to shoot 1-1.
Brian Gemby's third.
2 big free throws here for Shippensburg. And Van Syak knocks down the first. 52-47 Ship with the lead, 2:09 to go here in the game. Big shot here, can't get it to fall. So Greencastle still within 2 possessions here at 52-47. Blue Devils again in a situation where they need to score, and Gemby's going to take it down the lane. He bounces off a couple of players, gets the shot to fall for the Blue Devils. Makes it a 52-49 game. A nice job there by Hauser to get the ball up the floor, and Van Syak's going to have it blocked by Ben Freeman. Ship will keep possession of the basketball. Ship with a 2-on-1 there, unable to convert on that.
With a trailer, actually like a 3-on-1.
Now Hickman takes it down the baseline. He thought about a shot. Had Gelsinger knock it free, but the ball goes out of bounds. Could be a big defensive stop there for the Blue Devils if they can get the ball back here.
How many's he got? That's another.
That's a timeout from Ray Staver. Again, I think you're allowed 5, and he's probably pretty close to the limit.
I think it's 30-second timeout, John.
So a 30-second timeout called by Shippensburg. We're going to stay right here, 1:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shippensburg leading it by a score of 52-49. And Rick Lewis is going to ask the officials to talk about it. It doesn't look like any changes are going to be made.
Not sure what he was inquiring about.
Not sure either, but either way, the timeout comes to an end and both teams return to the floor. So the Greyhounds will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Aaron Ross will take charge of the basketball for Ship. He's going to lob it inside to Hickman. Now back to Ross. Ross lost possession. Now Gelsinger takes it away from him, and Gelsinger is fouled.
Did he call it?
Ross kind of walked up to Gelsinger, and Gelsinger kind of just pushed him away.
No, they did not.
Wow.
And now they calling a technical?
Wow. That's a technical. What we've seen here tonight, and that's a technical. Okay.
You saw, all he did was rub up against him, and Ian just extended his arm a little bit from the elbow.
Now, give Ross credit. He baited Gelsinger, and Gelsinger fell for it. So a technical foul called on Ian Gelsinger. And Van Syok knocks down the first one.
I got to say, it's one of the lightest-hearted technicals I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was not a good call there, but unfortunately that happens in basketball from time to time. Just have to deal with it. Blue Devils down 5 now. Again, they're going to need a big stop here as the clock down to 1:31 to go in the game. Inbound to Hauser, and he's immediately fouled, which is the right play by the Blue Devils there.
It's going to be number 3 on Ian Gelsinger.
And they're going to force Shippensburg to try and win this game at the line. Yeah, it's interesting, Jason. Some of the hard fouls we've seen here tonight, and then that gets called as a technical. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Hauser knocks down the first. Big shot there, and that puts Ship up by 7. So a 3-possession game here. Blue Devils find themselves in some trouble. Down to 1:25. 3-pointer from Gelsinger is good. And Rick Lewis with a quick timeout. 56-52, Blue Devils back within 4. And a 30-second timeout called by Rick Lewis. As again, this will give Greencastle a chance to set the defense. And again, they're at a point now where you go for the quick steal off the inbounds play. If you can't get the steal, you're almost forced to foul immediately.
Yeah.
And hopefully the ball's not in the hands of Van Syok, because he's by far the best free throw shooter on this team.
Yeah, and the Greyhounds have the double bonus the rest of the way here, so they'll be shooting 2.
And Shippensburg now coming back out onto the floor on the second buzzer. They will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Hickman will be allowed to run the floor here, coming off the made basket. That could be a very important thing for Ship. And they're going to inbound at and that's a good foul there by Greencastle. Get the foul before it gets in the hands of Van Syok. If you're going to lose, you don't want to make someone else beat you besides him. Fourth foul on Jason Freeman. Adam Hauser with a couple of big free throws here for Shippensburg. And he knocks down the first. Double bonus, so he automatically has the second shot coming. And he's going to hit the second, so 2 big free throws there for Adam Hauser, 58-52. Greencastle down by 6. And there's a steal, and Gemby does a nice job to keep possession. He's going to go down the lane, and a block will be called on Hickman as he was kind of sliding to his left on that. Not a whole lot of contact there, but a block is called. And Gemby will go to the line to shoot a free throw. Break for the Blue Devils there, an important break for the Blue Devils. They can get a basket here or get another point on the board while the clock's not running. And Gemby can't get the rebound, but Stuhler's there. Now Gelsinger pulls it down. Ben Freeman for 3 is good. So the Blue Devils keeping things alive. We're down to a 1-point game. Oh, Van Syok somehow comes out of there. And there's going to be a turnover. Yes! What a turn of events.
Wow.
Shippensburg again with a 3-on-1 break, unable to convert. And Ben Freeman with his first basket of the night couldn't have come at a better time.
John, we've been talking about rebounds, but there was every Blue Devil crashing the boards down here on that miss, fighting for that ball to get that back. There was a lot of desperation down here to get that basketball.
Set the stage for you here, folks. 50.2 seconds to go. Shippensburg with a 58-57 lead. Blue Devils will have the basketball underneath the Shippensburg basket. If you're not here for this game, shame on you. You missed a heck of a basketball game.
Hey, John, and I got that with Ben Freeman's first points of the night there with that big 3 with the kick out. How about that for your first shot for the night? That's a big 3 points there for Ben Freeman.
Exactly what Greencastle needed. Now they just need to take a deep breath and see what they can do here, as Shippensburg will get a chance out of the timeout to reset their defense. 58-57 Greyhounds with the basketball. Gemby, Stuhler, Ben Freeman, Jason Freeman, Gelsinger on the floor for Greencastle. Hauser, Van Syok, Ross, Hickman, and Taylor on the floor for Ship. So Blue Devils with the basketball, trailing by 1. Stuhler's going to take it to the basket. Off-balance shot. Gelsinger there for the follow. He can't get it to fall. Jason Freeman with an offensive rebound. Now Gemby to Jason Freeman. Back to Gemby. 29 seconds to go. And Rick Lewis is going to call timeout, and Greencastle with 3 great chances to score. Can't get the baskets to fall. And Rick Lewis will call a 30-second timeout.
And once again, John, the Blue Devils came up with rebounds when they absolutely had to have possession of that ball again.
26.4 seconds to go here in the ball game. Shippensburg hanging on to a 1-point lead. Blue Devils coming oh so close to taking the lead, but unable to get the basket to fall.
The scoreboard here does not display the number of timeouts left, but I would be
very
interested to know who's got any left.
I would say both teams have got to be out, or at least maybe one.
Maybe one over there for Coach Lewis on the Greencastle Antrim side, but I can't believe Ship's got any timeouts left.
Well, hopefully no one calls one when they don't have one, because that's not a good thing.
Do you suppose Coach Lewis wants to play to last here? You got 26.4. You think he wants to win or lose it on a shot?
I think you go for the first. If you get an open shot, you got to take it. 26 seconds against this man-to-man defense is too long, I think, to hold the basketball. Work for a good shot, and if you get it, take it, and then play defense and try and win the game. But it does look like Greencastle is going to hold for 1. Clock down to 14 seconds. Gemby with the basketball. Greencastle going to look to isolate. Gemby's going to drive, takes it inside, gets fouled, gets it back. Ball goes out of bounds. And apparently they're going to let him play it out here. Whew. So Greencastle will keep possession, 3.6 seconds to go. And Ship did have a timeout left.
And a full 60 seconds.
So 3.6 seconds to go. The Blue Devils will have one last chance to try and win it. We're going to take a break and come back. Hang on to your hats, folks. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. 3.6 seconds to go. Blue Devils trailing by 1. Gemby to inbounds underneath his own basket. He goes into Gelsinger. It's good! Greencastle's going to win it! Ian Gelsinger comes through. And the Blue Devils win the Colonial Division title on a last-second basket by Ian Gelsinger.
Beautiful inbounds play. We've seen it work all season long. Gelsinger comes off the cut right to the low block, and there he was for the layup.
59-58 the final. Tell you what, Jason, I thought that playoff game last year in Greencastle was a good one. I think this one topped it tonight.
I think it did too, because we had a very close ball game. Greencastle would fight back here in the second half to get this game tied, and then Ship would just pull right back away.
What a ball game. Ian Gelsinger again coming through off the inbounds play, getting the short jumper off the glass, and good. Shippensburg was out of timeouts, so nothing they could do in that situation. And the Blue Devils survive this one as they pick up the victory to defeat Shippensburg by a score of 59 58. We're going to catch our breath and take a break, and we'll be right back after this with the postgame show. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Welcome back to Shippensburg, the postgame show, brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. John Freeman, Jason Hyman with you, wrapping things up tonight. And Jason, what can you say? Blue Devils looked like it was looked like they couldn't do it, but Greencastle hit some big shots down the stretch, got some nice stops on the defensive end, and Ian Gelsinger comes through with the short jumper with just 2 seconds left on the game to give the Blue Devils a 59-58 win here on the road at Shippensburg.
Yeah, and there were key offensive rebounds down on the Blue Devil end where, the Blue Devil players were scrambling with desperation to get possession. They did. And then there were also coincidental trips down the floor where Shippensburg, 2 times?
Yeah.
Had basically a 3-on-1 or 2-on-1 and could not convert, and those balls ended up being turned over. I think coming down the stretch, that really ended up being the difference.
So Brian Gemby knocks down a shot earlier in the third quarter, scoring his 1,000th point of his career. And then the Blue Devils, with the victory tonight, will wrap up their second straight Colonial Division Championship. Shippensburg were the champs in 2015 and 2016. Now Greencastle, Colonial Division champs in 17 and 18. Taking a look at the leading scorers tonight for the Blue Devils, Brandon Stuhler and Ian Gelsinger both with 18 points. And that last shot by Gelsinger was the big one tonight, as he put the Blue Devils, gave them the lead and the win. Brian Gemby again scoring his 1,000th point tonight. He had 14. Jason Freeman with 6. And Ben Freeman, Jason, he only had 3 points, but that 3-point shot was a huge one. That pulled the Blue Devils to within 1 in the last 30 seconds of this game.
Absolutely. Big bucket.
Shippensburg, Carter Van Syok, he came into the game 25 points away from 1,000. He had 18, so we assume he will get his 1,000th point on Friday.
He'll go to his next game 7 away.
When Shippensburg plays. So again, Van Syok just 7 points away from that 1,000-point milestone. Colin Taylor with a heck of a game this evening. He had 14 points, most of those coming on offensive rebounds and putbacks. Adam Hauser, he reached double digits for Shippensburg. He knocked down some important free throws in the fourth quarter for Ship. He had 10. 6 points tonight for Alaric Hickman. Aaron Ross had 4. And then coming off the bench tonight, Jacob Fry knocked down a big three-pointer in the third quarter. Nick Gustafson had 2, and Ethan Stauffer had 1 point on the night. Jason, we'll do it again on Friday when Greencastle plays Waynesboro, but I think this is a game people will remember for quite a while.
Yeah, we were looking forward to it, and I don't think it disappointed anybody. Everybody came out and was able to catch this game here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. I'm sure didn't disappoint. Lived up to the expectations.
Our post-game show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Tonight's game has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet Volvo, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road in Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. Greencastle Notary Services, servicing your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Victory Tire and Alignment, John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Franklin Pet and Hardware Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. And Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule. Our next broadcast of Blue Devil basketball will be Friday night, February the 2nd, as the Blue Devil boys return home to face Waynesboro in a Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. We'll have that game for